Hi friends, in this video I have made a project which is called Voice Control Tap of Faucet. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. So the system consists of Arduino UNO, relay, HC05 Bluetooth module and IC that converts 12 volts to 5 volts, a voltmeter, a breadboard, some jumper wires, lipo battery, water pump with a pipe and a container that will hold the water. So how the system works? The Bluetooth module receive the words that I would say and then would send it to the Arduino. The Arduino would receive it and check it with the word that is given in the code. If the word matches, then the relay would be turned on or off depending upon the word. So if the relay turns on, the water comes out from the pipe, and if the relay is turned off, the water doesn't come out from the pipe. So how the app works? The app has two buttons, pair Bluetooth, speak, and it has two sections. At the first section it shows us is the Bluetooth connected or not. At the second section it says us whatever we have spoken after clicking on the speak button. If we click on the pair Bluetooth button, it shows us the list of Bluetooth devices that have been connected. And if we click on the speak button, the Google recognizer comes. The speech recognizer recognizes my words that I'm saying. You can see. So this is how the app works. I'm going to explain you the code. At starting, I've defined a string and a character. The string is X and the character is C. Next, in the void setup, I started the serial communication with the Arduino and the computer with the baud rate 9600. Then I have defined a pin number 2 as an output. Then in the void loop, I have given a condition that if serial.available is greater than 0, then C is equal to serial.read. Next it will determine the length of the string. Now, in the if condition, if x is equal to start, then the tap would be on. But if else if the x is equal to stop, then the tap would be off. Now I have created two voids, tap on and tap off. If we say start, then the tap on void would be executed, but if we say stop, the tap off void would be executed. In the tap on void, we have defined that if x is equal to start, then the digital write 2 would be high. But else if x is equal to stop, then digital write 2 would be low. Now friends, I'm going to teach you how to make the app in the MIT App Inventor. To make the app, first we are going to drag and drop the label. Then we are going to go to width. We're going to click the pattern. Okay. Now what we are going to do is like go to the text and remove this and click on end. Now we're going to scroll up, drag and drop a label. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to scroll down, go to the text box, rename it as pair Bluetooth. Pair Bluetooth, click on enter. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to change the font size to 30. Then I'm going to scroll down again and go to width, click on fill pattern. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to scroll up, rename the list picker as pair Bluetooth. Pair Bluetooth. Okay. Now what we are going to do is like we are going to again drag and drop a label. Now what we are going to do is like we are going to scroll down, remove the text, click on enter, going to width, click on fill pattern. Okay. Now what we are going to do is like we are going to take the button. I'm going to drag and drop the button, rename it as speak, and then we are going to scroll down, go to the text box, and just remove the text and click on speak. We are going to type again speak. Click on enter. Now what we are going to do is like we are just going to go to the media, drag and drop the speech recognizer. Now what we are going to do is like we are going to again scroll down, go to the sensors, drag and drop the clock. Now we are going to go scroll down, click on connectivity, and I'm just going to drag and drop the Bluetooth client. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to click on the speak button. I'm going to change the font size to 30. Click on enter. Now I'm going to click on screen 1. I'm going to click on screen 1 and just align center. Yes. So we have finished the designery of the app. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to go to the blocks and code it. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to click on pair Bluetooth. We are going to select the before picking, and then again we are going to click on pair Bluetooth, scroll down and find for elements. I'm going to drag and drop that. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to click on Bluetooth client, scroll up or down and take the Bluetooth client addresses and names and just attach it here and just attach it here. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm just going to click on pair Bluetooth again and scroll up, take the after picking. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to click on control, take the if then block, drop it here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Bluetooth client, connect address, drag and drop. And what I'm going to do is like I'm going to go to pair Bluetooth, scroll down and find for pair Bluetooth selection. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm just going to duplicate it and then put it here. Done. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to click on clock 1, then take the when clock 1 timer do and just drop it here. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to go to control, I'm going to take the if then else block and just drop it here. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to go to the Bluetooth client 1, client 1 is connected. I'm just going to drop it here, and now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to take the set label 1 text. I'm just going to drop it there. I'm going to go text, scroll up, take the text block and just put it there. Now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to type Bluetooth is connected. Bluetooth is connected. And I'm just going to duplicate this full block and duplicate it and just attach it here. And I'm going to do only one change, that is not connected. Not connected. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, go to the speak button. When speak, click do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the speech recognizer and get text. Now I'm going to scroll down again. Now I'm going to click on the speech recognizer again and get the after getting text. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Bluetooth client and scroll down and find for send text. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the speech recognizer result. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on label 2 and scroll down, select label 2 text 2. I'm just going to duplicate this block and attach it. So now we have finished the programming and the designery of the app. Start. Stop. Thank you.